Hey there, everybody. Thanks for all the engagement. I want to focus this video on just the post that Gary Vee had recently put up about saving money and being able to, he calls it like eating crap and just staying at home, not having any expenses. And I think it kind of got a little bit blown out of proportion for some people. They're like, oh, that's the only reason why you're successful is because you worked for dad's business. Number one is if you ever saw his father, you would know that he probably didn't suffer fools. He did not suffer people that did not work like crazy. If no one's ever read Crush It, then you'd actually understand the context a little bit of what he's talking about. And number one, he started in the basement as a young teenager, and he was forced to have to work for dad, even though he already was making a lot more money on the side on what he was wanting to do. And so that's where you had to eat his own crap, is that he had to listen to somebody else. He had to, if you're an entrepreneur and you would understand that concept, is that you do not like working for anybody else. You like to do your own thing. And people they forget, like, just because that's someone's origin story doesn't mean that that's how they should be defined, nor should that mean that they all of a sudden are given anything. I think in life you have to take everything. If anyone ever read Jewel's book, Never Broken, you'll realize that you have to take what's given to you. She was homeless. Basically at 15, where she started having to live on her own. She lived in her car at 19, and so she had to take everything herself. And what a phenomenal book! If you haven't had a chance to read it or listen to it on audio, I prefer the audio version because she sang in it. I digress. So the whole point that I'm getting at here is when it comes to earning wealth and earning your own legacy, you have to create that. No one's going to care that your mom and dad got divorced when you're younger. No one's going to care that you didn't go to an Ivy League school. And to be quite honest, nobody cares if the benefit was in your favor as well. Mark Zuckerberg went to Harvard. Man, that's an Ivy League school. That's very expensive. At the same time, was he smart enough in high school to get there? You bet your butt he was. And did he bust his hump to be able to make Facebook the way where it's at? Absolutely. And does he not like hustle to continue to make that happen? Steve Jobs, Bill Gates started their businesses in their garage. Again, we don't poo-poo on that, nor should we, because it's hard work that still made that dream come true. It's hard work that still built those businesses. So those that think that, oh, someone has an advantage because they had to work at dad's business, seriously, look at a family business and see what actually happens inside of them. I consult on a regular basis. Most of them fail in the second generation. Even more of them fail the third generation. It's because you don't have the hard work that actually is generated to make things happen. What are your thoughts?